OG. Surrounded by these bottle rats, damn, I should've kept it low-key. Looking thirsty, she ain't dipping in the purse to reimburse me. Trying to flirt, smiling while she drinking, winking. So berserk, while out decent weekend. Go to work, blame me in your stereo.
HB Patio, make some noise for your host, Jonathan Bird.
What's up, everybody? Keep it going for the guy on the ones and twos, Nomadic. Welcome to another edition of the HB Patio Show. We are going to do some comedy tonight, brought to you by Drymen Products, guys. Drymen Products is in charge of MANBUTTER. And everybody likes MANBUTTER. Feels good all over you. Who's here to have a good time tonight? Make some noise. I gotta be honest, it's probably my most awkward opening. I'm just gonna say that real quick. We've been through a lot of stuff, guys, so you'll excuse me if I seem a little discombobulated. It happens from time to time. I do want to give a shout out before we begin to a couple of our sponsors. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to Elixicure. Guys, if you have any pains, aches and pains, Elixicure has what you need. It is all natural. And if you'd like some, you can either go to Amazon, you can get it on Amazon, or you can talk to, one of the guys that knows how you can procure some here at the HB Patio. Also, we have another great sponsor. I'd like to give a shout out, if I might, to Wanger Charters, guys. Wanger Charters has gotten me out of some sticky situations. I know what you're thinking. How much trouble can you get in when you go fishing? I'm not talking about that, guys. You can take anything you want on that boat out to sea and leave it out there. They're really good at helping you hide bodies, evidence, anything you need. I want to say thank you to Wanger Charters. They're also good at finding fish. Yeah, thank you very much. I also want to say thank you to HB Fire Pits. They are the ones responsible for our extra fire pits. That one might need some gas or some beans, if you will. And then I also want to say thank you to Foursons Brewing. If you are drinking an alcoholic beverage tonight, chances are it came from Foursons. I've met all four of the sons, but what you guys don't know is there was a fifth. He was adopted out. He was a bad egg. And yeah, much like me, I'm a bad egg for sure. And then finally, we've got some hard kombucha, Strange Beast by Sierra Nevada. I think they make that, so that's good stuff. We have an amazing lineup, guys. We have some comedians that are still making their way down here from places like Los Angeles and some places like San Diego. But we're going to begin the show anyway. Why not? If you do need to get some food, we have a jambalaya. It's a vegan jambalaya made by Machete from his test kitchen. As he always does, he makes us a delicious, healthy meal for us to eat. And there's plenty for you to drink. If you need something to drink or eat, you can go right back here. Alana is behind the bar. And we want to say thank you to Alana. So thank you, Alana, for keeping our lips wet. That didn't sound right at all. I wish I had, if I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd now have $1. So good for me, you know? All right. I probably should tell you guys a little bit about myself. I'm a companion human being. A lot of people have companion pets. I'm a companion human. What does that mean? It means I get to fly for free. It does. If I can fit underneath that seat in front or up in the overhead. It's usually the overhead. I pack a pillow. I bite, so I have to wear a muzzle sometimes. It's pretty interesting. I have been doing a little bit of research during COVID, and I found out that COVID has affected every one of us just a little bit differently. So as an example, having to wear a mask for the first half of the pandemic, I found out that I am built backwards, guys. I am built backwards. My nose runs and my feet smell. My breath smells like shit and my ass has been talking back to me. It has been crazy. But it's affecting all of us just a little bit differently in different ways. And it's okay, because we're here, we're survivors, we've made it. I'm a survivor, I'm gonna get some. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how that song goes anymore. It's just an old Destiny's Child song. And damn it, don't I look like a child of Destiny? You do. Damn straight I do. Goddamn right. But here's the deal. COVID has affected all of us differently. As an example, my friend Jose at the beginning of the pandemic now is my friend Josie. Yeah. Had a friend named Ray Lee, still my friend, but now she's Liam. Yeah. She unrolled that taco and made it a burrito, I guess. You know how it is. Had a grandmother, right? Grandma. Now I have fertilizer. It has been, some of you are like, hey, listen, take it easy. I lost 2 people that day, my grandmother and my first sex partner, all at once. It was horrible, guys. Some of you guys are like, wow, that guy's not right. No, I am right. I confronted my grandmother after 5 years of being married, not to her, but to another devil. And I was like, hey, Sammy, because I couldn't say Grammy as a kid, so I said Sammy. I was like, hey, Sammy, why did you finger blast me every night before you put me to bed? She looked at me and she said, because I didn't like your father. Why didn't you finger blast him? All right, I'm working on that one. Fine. A lot of you guys weren't prepared to hear, a child molestation story from a guy that looks like Destiny's Child. But hey, I am a child of destiny. It happens. Guys, I want you to know that COVID has affected everybody a little bit differently. As an example, I myself, I can't get COVID. I can't because I don't identify as somebody who can get COVID. And identity is everything these days, as we've just found out, right? I myself identify as a gender-fluid, non-binary, polyamorous, praying mantis koala named Mount Rushmore. Thank you. And rumor has it, if you're made of stone or you get stoned, you can't get COVID. So yes, I am winning. Thank you very much. I have been doing some other research on account of my son. A few years ago, came out to me, he said, Dad, I need to let you know I'm gay. And I was like, wow, son, I could tell that already, and I want you to know I'm your father. I brought you into this world. I love you. You can count on me. I got your back no matter what you need. You count on your father. And he's like, thanks, Dad, and he ran out of the room. And I started thinking, parents teach from experience. And I didn't know a thing about homosexuality. So I've been doing some research. And I will tell you that it has been back-breaking work and a pain in the ass, but I am learning the ins and the outs of homosexuality. Yeah. I'm going to tell you guys a couple of things I've been learning. I want you guys to just buckle up. It's going to get rough, probably more for the ladies than it is for the men. All right, so here's the first thing I've learned. Prep is just as important as post. So if you're going to do prep work, do post work after sex. It matters. See? He said it does. He? Yes, he did. It's either, you might have had a lot of explaining to do, sir. All right. Also, if the dicky is sticky, no licky. That's important. Dicky, sticky, no licky. Okay? That's a pretty important one. Also, and ladies, this might be for you, and again, some of you gentlemen. And you're not a no, never mind. If something gets inside of you and moves around your internal organs, and you like it, chances are you're going to be emotionally attached to that person. So change your phone number. That's all I'm saying. Change your number. All right. Some of those I might have made up. Some of those you never know. All right. Here we go. What else did I want to say? I don't know if you guys have been watching television during the pandemic. A lot of people have. But the CDC has been issuing warnings to all of us, as they do. And the most recent warning is we have been consuming too much alcohol during the pandemic. Too much alcohol. The CDC said, listen, curb it, don't omit it, but just curb your drinking. Ladies, if you could, limit yourself to 1 alcoholic beverage a day. Gentlemen, limit yourself to 2 alcoholic beverages per day. Now, a lot of feminists, feminism being what it is, and we're all built equal, just with different parts. But some of the ladies have been saying, why do men get to drink 2 and we only get to drink 1? Well, it's pretty easy. Ladies, you only need 1 drink to stand us. All right, some of you not so much. That's fine.
Something to work out.
It's totally fine. That's fine. We have had now our first corporate sponsor for transgender folks, and I want to say I'm probably responsible for that. I've been a proponent of transgender sponsorship forever. Adidas recently just came out. They are the first corporation, Fortune 500 company to come out and support transgender folks. And I've been asking that we have more corporate sponsorship because it's been really rough for folks who feel like they should have been born with different parts and they're different people inside. And they want to do that outwardly, and we've got a problem with it. And I blame corporations. Adidas, shout out to you guys. Make it loud for Adidas. They're supporting our own path. Whatever your path is, they're supporting it. I'd personally like to see a chocolate sponsor like Hershey. Maybe whatchamacallit. You know? There's already Mr. Good Bar. Why don't we have Mrs. Bad Bar? That's, does that have nuts? I'll take 2. Right? He's like, oh, wow. Some of you pulled back a little bit. What if there was a financial institution, right? Like Transamerica. It's in the name. It's in the name. Or what about a car, right? A car sponsor? Subaru. They're already the ultimate in the crossover vehicle, right? They have the Outback. Why not the Brokeback? It's all going to happen in the Forester, and you'll be impressive. It's true. It's true. Guys, I've eaten up enough of your time, and we've got an amazing lineup of comedians coming up tonight. I do want to let you know that this is it's a non-heckling show unless the comedians are interactive with you. So please keep your comments down. You can clap all you want, laugh, scream, whistle. Nudity is allowed. There's no one here under 21. We checked. So if you want to, flash or some stuff, that's totally fine. And then there you go. Restrooms inside, bars in the back, food's in the back, and we're going to start.
Can we smack you?
Not without calling me a dirty name first, you little savage. All right. I give off a sexual vibe, guys. That's all I'm saying. It's about to get hot up in this piece. Okay. Our first comedian, guys, he is a local legend.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much for the stool. That didn't sound right. He is known locally as the Great White. Please put your hands together for the one and the only Reese. Right there.
Oh no.
Area
That's who we
codes.
are right now.
Area codes. I got bros.
Shake it out, host.
Shake it off, shake it off, break it off, break it off. Shake it. Get the friggin' nerves out. Gosh darn it. Had I known it was about a power plant, I could have done my Sam Kinison impression. Oh, say it. I'll do it later. Thanks for having me. I've been here once before with my buddy over here, eh? And I'm from Detroit, so what a great vibe. I had no idea how fun this was, but I was touched the last time I got here late, but being able to perform here is kind of like a dream, so I want to say thank you to EA and the host, who's awesome. The host is very funny. EA for letting me come back in your home and your life, and thanks a lot. My good friends are here. Very grateful. I'm from Detroit, so it's kind of weird. And I moved out here with my buddy. He's an Arabic guy called the Wacky Iraqi, and that's how I got started. True story. I'm the Great White. I always have the Great White in Detroit when you're doing open mic night. While Eminem started rapping on 8 Mile Road, I was right across the street doing a club bar. It was a restaurant that had open mic night on a Thursday. It was weird. Here's the bar, here's the restaurant, and then I'm up on stage with a piano way up on the top, so you're like empowered. You're like the King of England. I'm like, I had no fear. I was always scared doing comedy, but that's just my dream. I love doing impersonations. My favorite holiday is coming up upon us real soon. Because in Detroit, I was a big, when I grew up, I had Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies and Warner Brothers, like, whoa, Maverick, whoa, Yosemite Sam. That's my jam. And Foghorn Leghorn. But Bugs Bunny's my favorite. So my holiday is coming up, and it's Easter. My grandma always made me a Bugs Bunny cake on Easter. And so my name's Reese, so I'm the Reester Bunny. You can use that. That's my I love that joke. That went out well, thanks. California is a really, really weird-ass place. Just 3 things that just are not like Michigan at all. You got your, one's your California flag, so dumb. 2 is your Amber Alert. Where's Amber at? I had to. Where's Amber? There's a girl here named Amber. You're the only one that can clap during the... Oh, well, put her in the back as usual, right? You gotta hide that pretty-ass face, 'cause that's very eye-catching. I got her number programmed on my phone. Guess what it says? Amber, not interested. That's fucking rude, right? Boy, man. Anyway, so, yeah. And the other one's the carpool lane, which I'm gonna have to probably bring that in later. Miss Stephanie, the carpool lane.
Yeah.
You drive like shit, by the way. Just whatever.
I
Multitask. I'll just do whatever.
All right.
So the California flag, right? I've been here 22 years. I've never seen. Shush. I've never seen a bear. And the flag is just so boring. It's just stupid. Think about Ghostbusters. Remember Ghostbusters? Their motto was a white flag with a red circle and a ghost in it with a slash to it. No ghost around here. Kind of like their theme was put the proton packs in the back and they split. Find out about Lee, the master of evil. Try to battle my boys. That ain't real. Oh Rio. I love that. So the California flag, a little bit similar. I want an all-white background. Get that damn bear out there. I want to say, first put a circle, okay? Put a P in the middle with a slash through it, going, welcome to California, the home of no parking. Isn't that true? You guys suck. What the fuck? Meter everywhere. HB, street sweeping. Kiss my ass. Jesus H. Christ. So that's the flag. Please change it. And then the Amber Alert. Like, texting and driving is one thing. But now you want me to read some shit in a friggin' billboard? And that's up here, man. I'm eyes forward, right? 10 and 2 or whatever. Anyway, in the Amber Alert, it goes, it's always the same thing. It's an induction. It's either an Econoline, Van, F1, it's a 150 Ford, or it's a Nissan Sentra. Big deal. Who doesn't know that? I'm really going to take the time to read the license plate on that damn thing and call it in? Oh, yeah. I'm not going on. Tell me about the Amber Alert, something that's really, really meaningful. Like, today I was coming back from Albertsons. How about let me know the girl's license plate that's got, she's putting her makeup on while she's driving. I fucking hate that. The foundation's easier than the mascara, and she's driving a Jeep Wrangler. So I'm already, you know how they bounce, that thing's just, and I'm like going, don't do it. So she looks at me and actually winked at me. But she was only half done with her left eyelash, so I feel the romance, but I go, you're stupid. Eyes forward, girl, dumbass. And then, anyway, and the other's my father, not to pick on her, but my dad, back in Detroit, I used to ride next to him, right? He has that cigarette lighter thing you plug your shit into. It's an electronic nose hair cutter. Now, Michigan's a very cold place. It's a long winter. You got a lot of ice. You got a lot of salt in the roads to melt the shit down. Part of the language. And then, so you got chuck holes that'll swallow your car. I'm not kidding you. So while he's doing this thing, it was as bad as her mascara thing, but he's like, I go, you're gonna hit a pothole, Dad. Like, stop. That'll go right through your brain, just right through your brain. I'm like, so I'm not really picking on her, but let me know Dad's license plate also. Dumb ass, okay? With a nose drill. Sorry. My buddy who's in the corner down here, my best friend, is Jeremy. He's a DJ also. That's my DJ. That's my DJ. Sir, this one's for you. That's all right. He's got great hair. Nobody cares. Again, that's my DJ. That's my. There you go.
No medic.
Get in there, buddy. Get in there. Well, hey, there's no texting. You can't use your cell phone during the show. No texting. Cell phones shouldn't go off, right?
You're supposed to drop Lil Wayne right now. Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm just picking on him. I'm sorry. So my best friend's a DJ, and he's a tough dude, Taekwondo dude, right? Dude. And all of a sudden, he bought a horse. I'm like, he went country on me. He works at stable on Golden West. You go in his house now, and I'm painting his house, right? He's got spurs and big tall boots, and he totally changed. I can't believe it. So now he's DJing at a country place in San Juan Capistrano called the Swallows. I can't think of a better name for a bar. The Swallow. That's Rodney Dangerfield. Praise the Swallow. Hey, I should have yelled too. And so it's really cool in a country situation. I'm not used to that shit. I was a bit jealous when I'm sitting there by his DJ table with his girlfriend, and people are doing two-step. You ever been to a country bar and see how in unison they are? They're all so dialed in. They're like, I wish I could do that. They're all like doing that two-step, electric dance, electric slide, whatever you call it. Yeah, I didn't know. I just wish I was that good. It reminded me of a competition, the Night Fever. Remember a Saturday Night Fever with Bee Gees? Yeah, that guy, Travolta. It's kind of cool. So I saw this girl way over in the corner, right? Sure enough, about 2 minutes later, she's right next to my table. I'm like going, oh shit. She goes, are you willing to line dance? And I thought, yeah, just give me a second. Sat back down on my table real quick, and I got my credit card out. I'm chopping, chop. Give me 1 second. I went, oh, I'm ready, baby. Let's do this. Come on, say it. Woo! Love line dancing. I'm just kidding. Anyway, but if a guy asks a girl to dance, there's no worse feeling in the world when you walk all the way across the dance floor, and everybody, all eyes are on you, all the people in the bar are going, oh, good Lord, what's he doing now? You ask a girl to dance, and she says no. Isn't that the worst feeling in the world? Now you gotta turn around, walk your lonely ass back to your stupid ass chair. Everybody's looking at you now going, loser! That's not fair. Is that fair? Thank you. So, when you walk through life, you forget there's a higher power. Someone's always watching over me. I'm a very lucky dude, man. I've been in so much trauma and car accidents. But it's called the opposite hand. It's real quick. You go through life, you forget that. In martial arts in Detroit, we play hockey and baseball, so you learn how to use the other hand, right? I'm a painter also, so we use the left hand all the time. But next time these people go in their little cubicle at work, and they get a little paper cut, ow! So you put your Neosporin, your Band-Aid on. You forget how important that is if you don't know how to use the other half of your body, right? So now 2 hours later, you gotta go take a shit. And now what do? Try to wipe that ass. When you go home tonight, try to use your opposite hand and just use that. Good God, no, God. Why did he do that to me? It's like, go to church. Put some money in the plate. My name's Reese Staten, the Great White Shark. That's my time. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. Woo!
Guys, keep it going for Reese Staten, the Great White Shark. Hot diggity dog. Guys, we have one more person that we'd like to come up and do like another quick 5-minute spot for you. Just trying to get you guys warmed up. He's also a local legend, and he's sitting right behind me, guys. Bring him to the stage, would you, Mr. Nomadic?
Whoa, what's up, guys? Make some noise for yourselves. That's dope. Yo, DJ, cut it. I've always wanted to do that. Never got to. Who's first time here at the patio? Make some noise. That's dope. Did you pay? Don't fall for it. There's always some motherfucker up here like, hey man, it's $10. Sorry, bro, it's just $10. Bro. That's just funny. I'm gonna try something. You know, my name is Nomadic, not Know My Dick. I swear I was like 8 years into having the name, and someone messaged me on Facebook, and they were like, "Know my dick, haha, I get it." And then I was like, "Oh fuck!" And anyone who didn't like call me back, I make conscious music too, so like we can't have Know My Dick at the like conscious music show, like trying to like raise the vibes that way. But if you did know my dick, you call me daddy. That's for sure. I'm sorry. Speaking of daddy, I just have my third child. Make some noise for my son. I've been popping out boys. Blam. He's half Mexican, so I'm an honorary member of the community now. It's fucking awesome. You know, I just can't do yoga in group settings anymore. It's fucking really weird. I haven't been able to do yoga, so I kind of want to like, actually if you guys want to all breathe with me for a second, I'm just trying to like calibrate again. Just take a deep breath. One more. That feels good. One more time. I was farting that whole time. Oh my God. That was so good. That was really good. It's the beans. I'm telling you, it's the beans. There's a lot of anti-shit. I noticed that like everyone's really grouping up based on what they're anti. And antis and isms are like the new gangs. It's fucking crazy. There's anti-gender. Next up is going to be anti-body. Because, you know, everyone's talking about antibodies, and I was like, yo, what if we're anti-body, bro? Like, what if people really start in the streets? They're like, no body, my choice. Or this body's a prison. Help me, my real soul's trapped inside. And then some corporations like, we can let you live for eternity, man. You can just give us your soul and we'll download it into this computer and you'll be forever living in a metaverse and we can give you millions and millions of dollars and you can act like you're really alive forever and we just sold you eternity and your dumbass did it. Don't do that shit. You have a lot of shit to learn. So I'm kind of traumatized. I've been through a lot of shit. You guys had the DARE program when you were growing up? Right? Drugs, awareness, resistance, ecstasy, whatever. So I had a like traumatizing experience because we had like this pilot come to our class in 5th grade and his name was like Chris Duncan or something and he's like 26 and he was so cool and he was the pilot, you know, and he'd come talk to the class and tell us not to do drugs and we got invited to this DARE air show. Which just sounds like something bad's gonna happen. And it did. This guy, we drive all the way out in the school bus. There's probably like 25 schools there, like thousands of kids. But our pilot, there's a pilot for every school, you know? And our pilot came up to us, he's like, hey, I'm going up next. And he's like, hey guys. He was like, wish me luck. And we're like, oh, good luck, man, good luck. And we're like, oh, he's like, give me a hug. And we're like, oh, give him a hug. This motherfucker goes in the air and turns off his plane, falls to the ground, swoops back up. Everyone's like, badass, what? I knew this guy was a badass. Second time, and I was like, we were all so fucking confused because our teachers didn't know what to do. They were like, oh, and we were like, what? He's okay, right? He's okay. And all the ambulances and people are running out there, and they're just like, fuck, and like, and I knew he died, but like my brain, at however old you are in 5th grade, hopefully I wasn't a teenager. I was. Thank you, Jonah. She was there. But anyway, that sucked. And one time I was on the beach and I got chased by a dog and I couldn't swim, and I actually chose to drown myself over getting eaten by the dog. And that's not funny. That's just more therapy. I don't bring up the fact that I'm a cancer survivor because my hair is fucking awesome. But I am a cancer survivor. 5 years, cancer free. I beat that shit with Machete's vegan food. I'm just kidding. But you can beat cancer just by stopping your negative thought patterns, providing some love and light to others, distracting yourself, working out, being sexy and whatnot. All right, so I watch Cat in the Hat with my son a lot. I'm kind of annoyed at it. It's just like I'm always waiting for someone to be racist, and these motherfuckers are so racist in Cat in the Hat. They have something called the thingamajigger, and every time they say it, it's just, oh my God. They're like, let's go to the thingamajigger. And then the guy that sings, he's like, the thingamajigger, the thing that drives. And then I'm like, okay, that's fine. But then he goes, flick the jigger-my-whizzer. And then, yeah, my son laughs at it, and I'm like, this is going to be a hard life for me and him. Anyway, that's my time. I love you. My name's Nomadic. Make some noise.
Guys, keep it up for Nomadic! I'd always like to brag about Nomadic. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Who's watched the Super Bowl before? Make some noise. Let me hear you. Right? It's the best of the best, right? That's when the two best teams, they get on the field, they go for the Super Bowl. This man's music brought them onto the field during the pandemic. So make it loud for the world-renowned Nomadic, guys. He's here, spinning records for you, Huntington Beach. It's not a joke. All right, guys. Our next comedian of the night travels around the world. I've traveled around the world with this guy, and this guy travels around the world for comedy. Tonight, he is fortunate enough to be here with the best audience in Southern California, and you guys are getting the best comedy show in Southern California. Put your hands together and welcome to the stage, Mr. Gadiel Delorbe.
What up, the patio? That's right. I should have left the dog in the car, but I felt too bad. I was like, nah. Man, I drove all the way from LA over here. Got this an hour drive with that fucking gas price. Shit. I saw that gas price. I ain't going over there. Fuck that. This show about to be a Zoom show. Put the laptop right here and shit. You will see the same jokes. Fuck that. You guys are so nice. It's nice to be back in LA. I just came back from New York. Shit is different in New York, bro. Anybody been in New York out here? Yeah. New Yorkers in the house, huh? Yeah. Shit, even the pigeons are different. The pigeons have attitudes and shit. I was walking like the pigeons don't fly in New York because they too fat. Yo, I saw a pigeon over there. I got out of the pigeon's way. He's like, yo, I'm fucking walking here. Can't fly because they got Timberlands on and shit. You do like this to a New York pigeon. You go like this. They're like, hey man, what the fuck you doing? Dead ass. Do that shit to a pigeon in LA. Oh my God. I have to go. I'm traumatized now. In LA, the pigeons can't fly too long because they're low on iron because they're vegan. You guys are so fun. Bro, that's my sister's dog. I've been taking care of my sister's dog and shit. But I bought a house, right? Thank you. I bought a house. I said thank you before you guys clap. Right, but I bought that shit in the hood. I didn't know it was a hood. Every hood in LA looks like a nice area. There's houses, backyards, front yards. I'm like, oh my God, yes, I'll take that one. I was in denial when I bought that house. First day I moved in, I heard 4 gunshots. Pop, 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 pop. I'm like, these people are festive. A lot of fireworks, huh? Then I got this dog. Man, I love the dog. She's beautiful. But I can't go to the park with this dog. A grown-ass man walk with this little fucking dog like, look at my puppy. Got no respect over there, huh? They have a nice park over there, South Park. Sandy, where the hell you going? Take care of her. Take care of Sandy. Okay, J Balvin? Quitamos ella.
That's fucking
Love your documentary, brother. Took the dog over there at South Park. I'm like, I just want to see the kids. There's kids, they're on the bike. They're riding the bike, and I was like, oh my God, these kids are so beautiful. They're riding a fucking bike, right? You know, and then one of the kids leaves the bike, and a grown-ass man grabs one of the kids' bike, and he steals it. But the problem is, he doesn't know how to ride a bike. A grown-ass man. And crashed into a tree. And I'm like, kids, go get him. Like, this guy stole your bike. Yo, it's karma, yeah. I'm like, kids, go get him. And the kids, they surround this man to get their bike back. This man lifts his sweater, and he has a gun on them. Yes, he has a gun on him. And I was like, oh my God, these kids, what are we gonna do? Because I ain't doing nothing. I got this little puppy. I look like, hey, you know, you shouldn't do that. Man, my puppy gonna attack you. What am I gonna do? Then one of the kids look at this man, lifts up his shirt, and this kid got a gun. So I ran and left the dog. Somebody had to tell somebody. I picked her up next day. It's okay. I was born and raised in New York, man. Yeah, you know, and I have like a. My mom is crazy. I have like I grew up in an abusive household in a way. Latinos usually have to deal with that, right? Especially Dominican moms. Like, she's like 55. She thought she's 21, right? I'm her father, right? It's embarrassing because she puts videos online of her shaking her ass like this. And all my friends are hitting me up like, yo, what's up with your mom? Then she dating these kids that are younger than me. I remember I came over to the house. This kid was trying to tell me what to do. I'm like, shut up, go back into your stroller, get the fuck out of here. But then I was walking down the street. This is a true story. Walking down the street, I see my friend, like, old friend, like, it was, you know how those friends that used to be jealous of you? right? They secretly jealous of you, but when you get something good, like that's when they show their colors. That was him. I'm 35. Anybody here over 35? 30, so you know, over 30, especially you definitely over 35. You didn't even need to raise your hand. Sorry. See, I like people like that. When motherfuckers are over 40, they don't give a fuck if you make fun of them or not. You're not in the mood to be fighting nobody, right? Whatever, bring it. Goddamn, this guy's more gangster than me. He's like, whatever, bring it. I'll fight some motherfuckers. Throw my beer can at him. I'm ready. I got my hat backwards. This man came up to me, straight up, wanted a fist fight. He's like, I'm like, God damn, like I don't even work out. My knees hurted before the fight. Yeah, but like, anybody got in a fight over 35? You tired before the fight starts? I'm like, oh. You want to fight right now? God damn, I don't got time, man. I got somewhere to be. Can we do Google Calendar? Can we reschedule? How about 10 o'clock tomorrow? My sister hit him on the head, though, with a pipe. 17 years old. Boom, hit him on the head. I'm like, you go, girl, let's run. Pandemic. Anybody caught COVID? Okay. Can you believe? Brave. Can you believe that? I spent 2 years without catching COVID, like it was child support. But like child support, that shit got me. You can run, but you can't hide. That shit got me, bro. I caught a baby too.
Damn.
That shit happened to me during this pandemic. It was like I moved in the wrong area, got COVID, caught a baby. Still dodging chlamydia. Caught a baby. You believe that shit? Steven. I didn't believe her. Like she came up to me, she's like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, no, you're not. She said, you know, this is your baby. I said, you know what? Let's take the paternity test. We took the paternity test. It came back that I was 99% the father of this child. What I heard was that there's a 1% chance that I'm not the father of this child. Am I right? Right? It's math. That's how math works. Remember, Jonathan, you were there with me. Remember that shit? Yeah. The baby came out dark too. I was like, oh man, it's probably mine. She like dark dudes. Right? You know, you ever held any fathers in the house? You know when you hold your son and you hold your baby and you're like, oh my God, he's so beautiful. Hold him up to the light. He looks at you. You look at him, and then he holds your finger. Your heart melts, and you're like, this baby look nothing like me. Am I right? No? Yeah? Yeah? So I took another paternity test. The second paternity test came back that I am not the father of this child. Can you believe that? So I know what you guys thinking, like, what is it? Is it positive? Is it negative? I called the first place up. I was like, bro, I got a second paternity test. That second paternity test came back that I'm not the father of this child. And you know I had to listen to the second paternity test. They said we fucked up. During the pandemic, we had a lot of false positives, and you were one of them. The funny thing is, the name of this place is called Accurate DNA. So I blocked her, and I ran. I told her my enemies are after me. Some of y'all got Netflix. You guys are so fun. Huh? The Tinder Swindler. Y'all saw that shit? Tinder Swindler? You see Tinder Swindler? It's good. It's so good. Tinder swindler is about this guy that he acted like he was rich. He was on Tinder. He would meet a girl, make them fall in love with him, and then just swindle like over $250,000 from them. This man, after he swindled 4 women, $250,000 each, got a TV show, is on Netflix. His following went up, and now there's now he has seminars and stuff like that. I was like, Tinder's the way. I gotta get back on Tinder. You saw that, right?
He ended up innocent. Like,
He got away with it. He got away with it.
A little bit of time for a prior crime, but then like they were like, you
They
give
got
money, like
they got him for switching his identity.
yeah.
And if you look at the messages, he sent all these girls the same messages. Am I right? It was as copy paste. My man had templates. I'm like, I gotta take his seminar. $250,000. All I need is 4. Am I right? Who's with me? You with me?
One mil.
Yeah, private planes, all this shit. Damn. Damn. When I grew up in New York, like back in the day, I remember there was a crackhead that used to steal shit and just sell that shit door to door. Remember those days? The original Amazon Prime. I was like, holy shit, Crackhead Terry got some soup and a TV. The problem with crackheads is the worst negotiator. They don't know how to negotiate. You could get your whole house for $5. I remember he came over to my house. Boom, boom, boom. He has a brand new TV he stole from Circuit City. The door is open. My dad looks at him. He goes like, come on, man. Give me $100. $100. Brand new TV. Come on. My dad goes like, I'll give you $5. Terry was like, aight. Who's more fucked up, Terry or my dad? Terry? My dad, because my dad gave him $4. You know what's fucked up is like, hey, crackers will steal shit from you and sell it to you like you don't know your shit. I remember I was missing a watch. Well, I walked down the street and Terry was like, yo, I got something for you. And I was like, word? You got something for me? He's like, come on to the corner. Come on, I got you. He whips out, shows me a watch. He's like, come on, I got this brand new watch. $5. Come on, $5. Oh, come on, hook a brother up. Come on, man. I looked at the watch. Hold on, motherfucker. This is my watch. He's like, no, it's not. I'm like, it has my initials on it, GD. What the fuck you think GD stands for? He's like, a goddamn good watch. And he was like, you know what, come on, man, just hook me up, man. Just give me $5. Come on, man. Come on, just give me $5. So I give him $4. That's my time. I'm gonna get the lawyer.
Guys, keep it going for Gotti El Delorme. Funny, I grew up in New York, and they used to call me Terry. So, thanks again. I appreciate that. It's always nice when he tells jokes about me and my life. Guys, our next comedian coming to the stage hails from Orlando, Florida, where all the old people are. Yeah, he's not that old. But guys, if you would, give him a Huntington Beach welcome. And please welcome to the stage, Mr. Ray
All right, you guys feeling good tonight? You guys feeling okay? What's up? What's happening? I like this crowd. So a little bit about myself at this point in my life. Got a couple sisters. My baby sister, youngest, is getting ready to drive. As a big brother, I feel like I should be helping her out. But physically, I can't drive myself because I have a condition that doesn't allow me to drive. I don't know if some of you have heard of this condition before, but it's called a DUI. All right? Thank you. When I got pulled over for a DUI, I felt like the cop was a little bit racist. Because he walks over to my window and he goes, "Son, are you going to need an interpreter?" Yeah. I was very drunk at the time, so I was like, "Yeah, make it a double." I want this interpreter drink, this officer, but it sounds delicious. Went to jail that day, dude. Not the type of person that's ready for jail. I'm a small human being. I'm 5'6". I weigh 145 pounds, and I cry every time I watch Lilo and Stitch. All right? Not ready for jail, dude. Not ready at all. Had to talk to judge in the morning. Judge is deciding my bail. He's like, "Ray, what do you do for a living?" I don't know shit about jail. So I just shout out, "I do stand-up comedy." And the stenographer in the courtroom starts laughing at me, dude. Just loudly laughing at me. And in hindsight, I knew she was laughing at me, but at that moment, I was like, I am fucking crushing it in this courtroom right now. They know what I did. It was weird. I had to take DUI classes. That is not fun. DUI classes are rough, man. And I make inappropriate jokes everywhere I go. That's why I do this shit, you know? So I get to DUI class. The instructor goes, "I want everybody to come over this board. I want you to write the name of your closest relative up on that board." About an hour goes through this class, and he goes, "Now I want you to come back that board. I want you to wipe that name off that board like you just killed that relative in a drunk driving accident." It's a very sad moment. A couple people walk over that board, super teary-eyed. A couple people are crying, full-on crying. One guy walks over to the board. He wipes all the names off the board, turns to our class, and goes, "I was driving a bus." I got kicked out of that class for laughing so goddamn hard. It was wild, man. I am from Orlando, Florida. The land, if you go to Orlando, Florida, do not tell a local, "Have a magical day," because you're basically saying, "Go fuck yourself." That's what's happening. If after this show you tell me "Have a magical day," I'm going to meet you in the parking lot and give you COVID. Because that's what we do in Florida, dog. Okay. Let's go. I was a face painter at Disney, because when you grow up in Orlando, that's where you work at. It's your first job. I was a face painter. It's not a proud job to have. No one's proud to be a face painter. And my friends made fun of me for it every fucking day of my life, dude. I'd be talking to a girl at a bar. She'd be like, "What do you do for a living?" And my friends will jump in and be like, "He touches little girls' faces." Can't save yourself after some shit like that's been said. Can't be like, "No, I touch little boys, too. I make money touching their faces. I have their parents' permission. The kids want it." Okay. It was a weird job, man. Very strange job. I had to take face painter safety training. Face painter safety training. What kind of fucking atrocities had to occur before someone's like, "We're going to have to put some regulations down because this face painting shit's getting out of hand." You know? It's fucking weird. I had a co-worker named Joey. Joey had been working as a face painting place for a very long time. He had been working there for like 40-something years. He was this guy from New York. And I used to ask him, I was like, "Dude, Joey, you gotta tell me about how it was face painting before the face painter safety shit happened." And he's like, "Oh, back before face painter safety, it was fucking nuts. We lost a lot of good kids back in '86. Every kid left my chair completely blind. I was just fucking stabbing kids in the face with paintbrushes. Nobody told us you could have put lead paint on an 8-year-old's face, you know? Then I started doing coke off of toddlers' foreheads. We started taking money from the mob. Then they dropped the RICO Act and we were all in prison." Like, that was fucking crazy, Joe. He's like, "Come on." All right. So fucking dumb. I am also Puerto Rican. I am a Puerto Rican man from Orlando. My mom, raised me like any Puerto Rican mom would raise her child. We weren't different. We weren't very different growing up, you know. My mom used to tell me, just like anybody's mom, anytime I made silly faces, my mom used to say, "You know, one day you're going to make a silly face, Ray, and I'm going to beat the shit out of you." Just like anybody else, dude. I remember when my mom gave me the talk about the birds and the bees. You guys remember this talk, the birds and the bees, dude? Yeah. My mom gave me that talk. It's an awkward conversation. It's very awkward. It's a very awkward conversation, you know? My mom told me, I was like, "Ma, I know already." She's like, "How do you know?" I'm like, "I'm 27 years old. Why are we having this conversation now?" She's like, "If you get pussy, you'll leave the house." I'm like, "You don't gotta talk to me like that. That's not how mothers should speak to their children." But I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get the analogy. The birds and the bees doesn't make sense to me. you know? Now, bees are on the endangered species list, right? That confuses me even further, dude. Because, like, when the bees die out, who's gonna fuck the birds? You know what I'm saying? You guys ready to bang these buzzards? You guys ready to suck off some sexy swans? You guys ready to seduce some slutty seagulls? Did you think it stops at 3? I wrote a lot of these. I will pound that pigeon puss. I don't fucking care, dog. We have to reverse the hands of climate change and dig down some ducks. I will fucking bareback some barn owls. I don't care. I will finger fuck a falcon. I will butt fuck a flamingo, dude. I will come on the Cardinals and cuddle with the cockatoos. I don't give a shit, dude. Head for hummingbirds, blowjobs for Blue Jays. This is my platform now. All right. Oh, thank you. Did I say teabagging turkeys? Okay. I always forget a few. I did this joke in St. Augustine, Florida. After I said teabagging turkeys, some lady stood up and she was like, "That's illegal in New Jersey." Only New Jersey? New Jersey was the only place that was like, we're gonna have to do something about these fucking turkey teabaggers because it's getting out of control. All right. Stupid. Stand-up comedy is a stupid place. What? That's my bit, you know? I wrote this bit. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like writing this bit. My girlfriend comes in, she's just like, "Babe, you have to go to bed. It's way too late." I'm like, "No! I gotta memorize this bird fucking analogy, or I can't put food on the fucking table!" Okay. So weird. It's very strange. I'm starting to get to this age, I'm about 30, 31 years old, starting to get the age where I'm starting to realize shit about myself. I'm not a smart human being is one thing that I noticed. Not smart at all. The other day I found out it's actually pronounced the Sistine Chapel and not the 16th Chapel. My whole life I thought there were 15 other fucking chapels. I'm like, I'm gonna take a tour, dude. The 16 chapels. That's what I thought it was. I was like, oh yeah, well Michelangelo painted on the 16th one with his nunchucks. That's I'm a dumb person, man. I'm a dumb human being. Like, life hands me these little situations that lets me know I'm not the smartest human being, you know? So, weed is illegal in Florida, you know? We don't have these things. We don't talk about them, but, you know. Weed's illegal in Florida, and I was driving in Florida, and I had weed in my car, right? So my whole car smells like weed. And the cop pulls up behind me, follows me for like 3 blocks. I freak the fuck out, dude. I'm in my head, I'm like, dude, you just start farting right now. The scent of the farts would have easily overpowered the scent of the weed. That's a real thought my brain handed me. So I started farting as hard as I possibly could, dude. Because I was like, man, a change of pants is a small price to pay for my personal freedom. I didn't get pulled over. I did shit in my pants. Well, get ahead of me. All right. I had it built up in my head, too. I was like, if he gets to my window and he's like, "What's that smell, son?" I'm going to look that cop straight in the face and be like, "That's Chipotle, officer." Oh, but I'm dumb, man. I know I'm dumb. I was writing a joke the other day, right? I thought that was the fucking cleverest joke in the world. I was like, why didn't anybody else write this? And the whole joke was centered around the fact that I thought Christian Bale was the same white dude who played Jesus in The Passion of Christ. So I wrote this whole 3-minute bit about how Mel Gibson saw Christian Bale in The Passion of Christ and was like, or saw Christian Bale in American Psycho and was like, oh, that guy needs to play Jesus next. I did that joke for 3 months. And I was like, why is this not landing? And I Googled it and I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. But I do this shit all the time. It's not the first time it's happened. When Patrick Swayze died, I walked around telling all my buddies, I was like, dude, Patrick Swayze's dead. You know what that means? We're never going to get to see a Beetlejuice 2. They're like, dude, that's Michael Keaton. I'm like, who the fuck is Michael Keaton? They're like, the guy who played Batman, stupid. I'm like, Christian Bale? He's Batman, Beetlejuice, and Jesus? This man is amazing. But I'm dumb, dude. I'm dumb. And you know what brings me a little bit of solace? Is the fact that I see other dumb people all the fucking time. That makes me feel good. You ever just sit down and listen to the dumb people's conversations? It's fantastic. I was sitting at the gym the other day. Two guys, very meaty dudes, you know. One guy goes to his buddy. He's like, "Bro, I've been banging 4 locos all night this week." And his buddy looks at him and goes, "Dude, you should have been banging 5." And I'm like, I'm gonna sit down for this conversation because this is my self-esteem booster, baby. He goes, "No, dude, 4 Loko, they're like this big, they're 12% alcohol a can." And his buddy goes, "Dude, what if you drank 10 of those?" So the guy's like scratching his head. He's like, "Oh shit," and he pulls out his phone. He puts the calculator app up to do the math on 10 times 12. And he goes, "Bro, that's 120% alcohol. You be fucking lit." You be dead. You might be dead. And at that point, the guy goes, "Dude, I hope your sister's drunk tonight so I can get $20 off of her." And that's when I realized that those two guys I was listening to, that's 4 Locos target demographic right there. They're the guys showing up to 4 Loko breweries like, "We'd like to take the tour, sir." Can you imagine a fucking 4 Loko brewery tour? It's just one dude in the whole factory. It's 10 a.m. He's hammered. He's like, "Hey, you guys follow me in this stage of fermentation. This is when the devil dips his dick in it. It's what gives it that tangy flavor. It's also the ingredient that makes you yell at your wife in the back of an Uber." That's stupid. All right, my name is Ray Reyes. You guys have been a fun crowd. Have a great night.
Switch it up, dance like I'm fishing.
Guys, give me over Ray Reyes. Guys, this we do every week. We have a giveaway bag. And first, I want to say thank you to Honeybee Creations for putting this together. We have an Elixir bag, and inside we've got some Elixir and we've got some other things. Now, by round of applause, who's here for the very first time? Round of applause, please. First timers only. So that's you guys, a couple of you over there. All right, nobody over here because they're not participating. Are you participating? You want the trophy? Is that okay? She's all right. So, all right. I'm thinking. I want you guys to think of a color. Think of a color. I want you guys to think of a color, and I want you to think of a color. Okay. Now, if any one of your colors matches my color, you guys get the bag. All right. That's just how it works. Sorry, last week it was numbers. Okay. What is your color? Your color's blue. Sorry, she didn't confer. How about back there? What's your? You guys said what is it? Red or yellow? It's yellow. And then what is yours? Purple. Fucking A, it's purple. God damn it! It is. It's purple. Come here. Come get your gift bag, guys. Make it loud for our sponsors. A beautiful gift bag. It's great, and it also makes a secondary bag. Because you can put your beach, your sunscreen in there, like your purse, you can put a wallet, whatever. So thank you very much to our sponsors, and again, to Honeybee Creations. We still have some more jambalaya in the back. It is vegan. We still have more beer to drink, guys. You guys are slow. You guys aren't doing what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be drinking. Drink more beer. Fuck you, Lake. All right. Our next comedian coming to the stage, guys. He is a favorite here at the patio. He's been here many times before. He'll be here many times again. There is only one of this man, and he is coming to the stage right now. Put your hands together for Mr. Stephen Briggs!
All right, excited to be back. I was at a bar, and I'm not proud of this, but I didn't have any money, so I stole this girl's drink and ended up getting roofied. That is insane. What are the chances that I would go to a bar and end up becoming a hero? I felt like the Hulk, because when I finally came back to myself, I was like, what happened? Why are my clothes torn? I was like a werewolf. I woke up naked and in field. I was like, oh, what happened to me? Why is my butt bleeding? No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to say some fucked up shit tonight, so just buckle up. Yeah. the next day, I didn't know how messed up I woke up the next day and I was still messed up. I had to call my boss and tell him I couldn't show up to work. And he goes, why not? And I go, because I got roofied. And he goes, how old are you? I said, 34. He goes, boy, you too old to be getting roofied. I go, what do you mean? He goes, you know exactly what I mean. He goes, we need to worry less about you getting roofied and more about these college bars that you're going to. I said, he's right, I need to stop going to college bars. I know, right? One of my favorite things is watching people break up. I love seeing somebody do worse than me. I saw my brother and his wife break up in public, and she goes, I just don't love you anymore. And he goes, bitch, I bought you Botox. A weird thing to say to her. And look, I don't judge anybody. If you have Botox, that's cool, all right? If you have plastic surgery, that's all right. My grandma had plastic surgery. And then she had a stroke, so she had resting face. When she died, we were gonna cremate her, but it's illegal to burn plastic. So we recycled her ass. We turned her into a clock. The time stays the same because she had a stroke. Damn. The clock's at my house, okay? I walked in one day and I noticed the clock had melted. I said, holy shit, my grandma just got molested by the ghost of Salvador Dali. That is an art joke. Wow. Mm-hmm. And if you didn't laugh, you don't enjoy the finer things in life. I can't help you, okay? Not even Jesus. I just got back from Alaska. That was cool. I did some shows in Alaska. Yeah, you know, where they make white people. In Alaska, they say it's one woman to 5 guys. One woman to 5. And they say you don't lose your girlfriend, you lose your turn. I said, Alaska really is home of the Eskimo brothers. I've had one three-way in my life. It was me and this dude. And there was a girl there too, just in case somebody was wondering. But at the end of the three-way, me and the guy high-five. That's how you know we're both white guys. We're like, yes! We're like, dude, we're Eskimo brothers! And she looks over and she goes, I'm on my period, you're blood brothers. Ew. We're the ones who have to deal with it, girl. Come on now. And ew, this. Next time I hook up with a woman, I'm going to cut my dick and let blood spill all over it. Human sacrifice. Give you to the Illuminati. You think that's bad? I lost a platonic friend. We got drunk and I told her she'd come back to my place. Bad idea. Because she goes, when we get back to your place, I'm going to sit on your face. Yeah, the thing is, I fell asleep. And I sleep on my side. So she started humping my ear. She gave me hearing aids. It's a lot of pressure on your head, so I woke up. It was like listening to a seashell. I could just hear all of her abortions. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, to be fair, she's killed more babies than a Chinese family trying to have a boy. Wow. Wow. That's too much. Sorry, you could tell I went through some shit during the pandemic. I used to be way nicer up here. I changed. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I got on a plant-based diet called cocaine. I remember one time after a show, this girl invited me in the bathroom. I was like, oh, we gonna do some cocaine. And then we get in the bathroom and she pulled her pants down. I was like, oh, I've never done cocaine like this before. And she goes, no, let's hook up. So we started hooking up, and right before I finished, I took my shoes off. Because she was Asian, you gotta take your shoes off before you come inside. I was like, this for Pearl Harbor. Okay. I'm a late bloomer. I gotta take my shots, you know what I mean? I gotta take my shots. I'm a late bloomer. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 22 years old because I was religious and ugly. Yeah. God don't like ugly, so. First girl I lost my virginity. Here's the thing, too. Like, I was so religious to the point where I was scared. Like, my parents told me if I had sex, like vaginal sex, I would go to jail. Or not jail, what am I talking about? Jail. I'd go to hell. You're gonna go to jail first for sodomy, and then you're gonna go to hell. They're like, you're gonna go to hell. So I did butt stuff before I did front stuff. That's messed up, okay? That's like listening to Eddie Murphy's music before watching his movies. Just out here just wanting to party all the time. Like, come on now. By the way, they say this is for eating pussy, but if you turn around, is this eating ass? Just I don't know. There's a McDonald's next to my house. I like to go and I eat breakfast and I sit down in there because I know nobody, all the friends I know, they go through the drive-thru, they're not going to see me sitting in there, so I'm not embarrassed. But I was there one day and I was about to take a bite of the egg sandwich and this woman came up and punched me in the face. Yeah, randomly punches me in the face, and I thought like maybe somebody would tell her to stop. Nobody said anything. Just some guy started recording on his phone. He's going, that white boy getting his ass kicked. She hits me like a couple times and grabs my egg sandwich and runs out. And I was embarrassed. I tried to leave too, but the manager said I couldn't leave because someone called the cops. So now I have to give the report. They're like, you got to give a report. So the first cop that gets there was on rollerblades, so I didn't trust his... I'm sorry, I don't trust your crime-fighting abilities if you can be stopped by a staircase. It's out of my jurisdiction. Gotta call the paratroops. So another cop comes in and they caught her. They bring her in and they ask her, they're like, what happened? And she's like, I'm not telling nothing. And then they asked me, and I was like, well, here's the thing. They asked me, I don't want to tell them that I just got beat up by this woman. So I'm like, I'm not telling you shit. All of a sudden, the manager, now he wants to chime in. He goes, hey, because the one cop tries to be a good cop. You know, the good cop, bad cop thing? He asks her, he goes, where are you going for the holidays? And then the manager pops up, he goes, where's she gonna go? That bitch is homeless. And then they go, how do you know that? He goes, because I used to be homeless too. I'm like, whoa. Now I really don't want to tell him I lost a fight to a malnourished person, okay? Now I'm really embarrassed. So they ask me again, they go, tell us what happened. I'm like, I'm not telling you shit. All of a sudden the manager jumps over the counter and he goes, I saw everything. She gave him the nuggets. The nuggets? He's like, yeah, she gave him the 10 piece. I said, you know what? Just give me my extra egg sandwich. They made me another egg sandwich. I grabbed that shit. I ran out of there. I sat in my car because I don't want to eat in front of anybody. I take a bite of it. There's eggshell in my egg sandwich. I know. I was like, what the fuck? McDonald's uses real eggs? What is going on in life? I don't know if you guys know, but I live in LA, so I drove down too. But in LA, I throw house parties, so if you're ever in LA, come to one, they're fun. I've only had one awkward house party. One time, my neighbor Jessica came over, and she goes, you know, I got a guy coming over. And I go, that's great, Jessica. And she goes, yeah, but he's got AIDS, so keep down the loud. Why tell me this? The whole time I can't enjoy the party. I saw this guy double dipping the guacamole. I turned into Jean-Claude Van Damme. I was like, ah! Get it out of here. Then I see him and her go to the bathroom. I know they're hooking up. I can hear them hooking up. She comes out. I go, Jessica, what the hell? He told me that guy has AIDS. And she goes, I know. I gave it to him. I was like, ah! Most people in here laughed at that joke. The rest have AIDS. That joke kills in Africa. You know what's weird to me if someone isn't paying back when I lend him money? I lent this guy $100. I run to him in a bar, and I go, hey man, what happened to the $100 you owe me? He goes, that's no owing friendship. I was like, dude, I bet you $100 right now I can get that girl in the back of the bar before you can. He walks up to her, 10 minutes, he gets her out of the bar. He ends up sleeping with her. I'm a man of my word, I'll pay him the $100. But you see, the bet was fixed, because I knew she had AIDS. I was like, get him, Jessica! Get him, girl! Biological warfare right there, okay? I'm not fighting in these streets. Look at this, it jiggles back here. What the hell is that? What is that? I want to get a tattoo here, but the only thing that makes sense is a swing set. What am I going to do with that? Like, hey girl, you want to come to the playground? Bring a friend. I'm embarrassed about these little arms, okay? You know I'm embarrassed about that, and I'm also embarrassed I don't have any hair on my back except for my lower back. What is this? What is this? I got a tramp stamp of hair down here? What am I, smuggling a service animal? I can't go to pool parties anymore. My friends make fun of me. I took my shirt off. They go, it looks like a gerbil is on your back. I go, he escaped from my butt. Oh no. Oh, get back in there. No. I'm Richard Gere's boyfriend. Oh. Oh.
That's wrong.
Someone said I'm wrong. I'm wrong for that one. If you think that's bad, listen to this next joke. I got 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes to say the most heinous shit I can right now. Okay, let's see how we do with this one. I remember one time I got really drunk, and me and this girl go back to my place, and she goes, let me see it. And I was like, and I pulled out, and it was limp. I had a whiskey dick. Any other man in here ever had? Me neither, players. Me neither. Okay. Just a bunch of ships of steel up in here. I'm the only soldier in the 300 who can't lift up his shield. Josiah, please let me pass out. It was embarrassing. I pulled it out, looked like my dick entered the dojo. It's like, oh, I put it in a bag of rice like it was a phone. Work. Ran to the bathroom, started blowing on it for 40 minutes. Like, I'm doing that helicopter spin. It still went down like Kobe's pilot. I know, I didn't know what to do with it. I started beating it like a 70s housewife. Because you know when you beat them, they start to work. And it slowly started to rise like Hulk Hogan's hand in a wrestling match. I'm like, come on, brother, let's do this. I kick open the door, and she's asleep on the couch. I'm like, wow, it can't get any worse than this. What happens? I accidentally throw up on her. I felt so bad that I woke her up and I told her that she threw up on herself. Gotta lie to these women. All right, let's see how this last one goes. I think the last comic's name is Puerto Rican. My mom is Puerto Rican. Yeah, right? It's great. I know, right? I look like cocaine, okay? But I'm mixed with something that'll kill you. I firmly believe, though, Puerto Rican people are the most beautiful people in the world. There's a disabled woman who just became a Victoria's Secret model, and she's Puerto Rican. I don't know if you guys heard about that. Everyone's like, really? Let me see her. That just proves that our Down syndrome people are hotter than your regular people. I don't know, this is crazy. In middle school, we had a Down syndrome janitor that worked at my school. And my brother hated him because the janitor was more popular than my brother. So my brother challenged him to a fight after school. And the janitor fought him. It was crazy. And the janitor beat his ass. I remember the janitor had him in a headlock. He goes, tap, tap. And my brother's like, hey, tap. He let my brother go. My brother had pissed his pants. And the janitor goes, look who's special needs now. Years later, the story took a dark twist because the janitor ended up getting convicted of rape. Yeah, he has Down syndrome. That's fucked up. He has Down syndrome. Let the guy have some pussy. I called my brother. I was like, technically, you won. Too dark. What can you do? You know what I mean? You can't win them all. All right, thank you guys very much. Let's give a break.
Guys, keep it going for Stephen Briggs. Ending on a Downsy rape joke, I tell you. Just getting better. All right, hey, yellow and blue, we're going to come back to you guys. Or you were yellow and you were red, I think. I don't know. All right, so I got another gift bag, and we've already given it away to purple. So are you leaving, purple? Oh, okay, you can do that. You're not allowed to leave. You got a bag. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, so for the two first-timer groups that are still they haven't won a bag yet, I am now thinking of a number between 1 and 20. What is your guess?
7.
Okay, and you are? It was 7, so she guessed it right away. Inside of this wonderful Elixir gift bag is another, there's some Elixir product, some Honeybee Creations, and I believe some very own man butter just for you, young lady. Put it on your mouth. I mean your face. I mean your bag. Guys, I can't get the visual of Stephen Briggs' gerbil on his bag. That is just, I'm sorry. But we're going to continue on because we must sally forth. We have, I think, a couple more comedians and then after party at Perks. Make it loud if you're going to go to Perks for the after party. A couple of you, more of you need to come. There's more beer there. All right, our next comedian, you can hear him on Sirius XM. He's on the LOL network. If you would, please put your hands together for the very funny Mr. Ray Easter!
Not in the illusion, we running the streets up. So bye-bye to all you groupies and gold diggers. Is there a plumber on your ass? No, nigga!
Wow. Perks must not be popping tonight. Nobody's going. That's sad. All right. If I learned anything about tonight is don't ever fix a bet because you will get AIDS. Learned a lot tonight. Also learned a lot. There's a lot of liars in here. I know a lot of people have licked dick in here. I'm just I've been here the whole time. I'm looking in your faces. Somebody here was over 40. It's like, come on, you can clap. All right, hi guys. I also came down here from LA. I live in Koreatown. Yeah, it's weird. I just moved there. I was on the phone with I was getting Wi-Fi and I was on the phone with the lady from Spectrum and we're talking about some of the neighborhoods of LA, and you know, I told her that I live in Koreatown, and she goes, "Oh, Koreatown, wow, okay. Are you Korean?" I didn't know there was a prerequisite. Like, no. Go, no, just absolutely not. I don't know if you could tell by my voice, or I don't know if I sound Korean. She goes, oh, I don't know. It's it's Koreatown. I'm sorry. I just there's some people there might be Korean. It's like, oh, it's funny you brought that up, ma'am. I actually was looking at a place in Niggertown, but I couldn't. It's just not in my price range. So, yeah. No, I didn't say that. I said Inglewood, but she got the. She knew what I meant. That's a weird thing. I get confused for other races, but it's never been that bad. It was where I was hanging out at one of the comedy clubs in LA, and some random dude come up to me. Never seen him in my life. He goes, "Hey, do you have a white parent?" This is how he started the conversation. If I'm keeping up. I'm like, no, both my parents are black. They're just light skinned, so I came out looking like this. Sorry to disappoint. I don't know. He's like, oh no. For a second, I thought you were one of those Milanos. All right, 4 of us caught that. I'll back up. Absolutely, yeah, we're getting there. I was super racist. Because actually, the word he was looking for was mulatto. Yeah, very racist over here. Just said a slur. I'm just. Yeah, okay. I believe it. Yeah. So you get it. That's a slur for someone who's like half black and half white, if you didn't know. But I guess this dude just thought I was a cookie. So I guess that would make sense. I went to a majority white high school. I was like one of the only black kids in there. One of the few. Kind of getting the same feeling here. Right. And like they would like the way they would make fun of, I got teased sometimes. Like they would call me an Oreo. So I just grew up thinking like all white people just saw black people as different brands of cookies. It's been my life up until now. I do that too though. Like when I see like an old black dude, I'm like, oh, look, there's a famous Amos right there. He's got the same face on the bag. I don't know, my grandpa hates that joke, but that's, gotta take it, man. It's tough being light skinned, because I had a identity. It's given me an identity crisis very recently. I just found out I've been using the wrong skin tone emoji in all of my texts. It's fucking with me. It's really fucking with me. I texted my friend. I don't even know what I texted him. It was probably something woke. And I ended it with the fist emoji. And he texted me back, "Hey nigga, you ain't that dark." Fuck. I am still using the yellow ones. You know why that shit stung? No, I use the one in the middle. That's the one. So there's only 3 choices you can take. So I'm not gonna use the one to the far right. I'm not gonna use the same one Idris Elba also uses. I'm not that. But now I just gotta settle for the Puerto Rican one. It's on the side. It comes with the fucking flag and everything. I'm like, I did not text that. Just got it, man. I've been doing some traveling recently. Speaking of racism, my family's from Southern Virginia, so yeah, thank you for that scoff. Ooh, I get it. I know. If those of you don't know, I would describe Southern Virginia as adorably racist. Does that make sense? Like it's racist, but you're like, it's sorry. I was driving down the highway and I saw this bumper sticker on the back of this pickup truck. It was like super offensive. It was racist against Asian people. And I don't know why that part was funny. It's kind of like, oh, that's good. End the joke there. This bumper sticker said, this pickup truck was built with wrenches, not chopsticks. Yeah, right? That's fucked up. Right? Would have been more fucked up had it not been on the back of a Toyota. You see what I mean? It's adorably racist. It's like, oh, it's so cute he doesn't even know. Go up there and pinch his cheeks. I won't. That's a very interesting place. My family was also religious too. I was a church kid. I had to go to church every Sunday. Anyone else in here had a rough childhood? Just me? No? All right. All right. Enjoy hell, I guess. So I didn't write the book, so don't, that's what God says. That's what you get for having a free Sunday. Not supposed to take off that day. Oh man, I am scared of where you guys are going. I'm terrified. I'd also be scared of like heaven too, like. So I don't know. I grew up like growing up in the church. You take everything like a child does, So I don't think religion's all great for kids. I was also getting into to rap music at a very early age, and not Christian rap because I have taste. But I was watching music videos one Saturday, and I saw this one. It was a video about Tupac. It's one of his lesser known songs. It's called I Wonder If Heaven Has a Ghetto. Fucking hope not. The fuck are we doing in church for if that's like an option? Go to hell if I can get a condo. It's fucking insane. I did not read that part of the Bible, this Section 8 pearly gates. I can't imagine. That's awful. Just be walking through downtown heaven like, okay, well, there's a lot of pawn shops around here. Right? Not sure who would pawn off a halo. I thought you had to earn those. It's crazy. Be next door neighbors with like Noah, and we still have roaches. Right? That's fucking. And Noah's saying they're like, I only came here with 2 roaches, but I sprayed them. That's nasty. Yeah, there we go. That one's a thinker. Sorry, I don't go to church anymore because I got allergies. I'm allergic to bullshit, right? No, don't laugh at that. God doesn't like that one either. I do have allergies. I'm also a chain sneezer too, because it's one. Yeah, he just left off that. I'm sorry, man. I'm not sneezing now. You didn't even want to hear it. It's like, fucking. And that sucks, man. It doesn't matter where you are, even in church. If you're a chain sneezer, you got 3 sneezes until bless you turns into fuck you. Okay. That's why I don't go to church anymore. Bunch of church ladies telling me to go bless myself. Like, it sounds odd. Take this cleric and go bless yourself. No, I don't go anymore because I don't know how to like talk religiously. You know what I mean? You know how like you talk to some Christians and they get like real Christian on you? Like, oh, shit, he's not ready for that shit. I texted my dad something like super simple, so I thought. I texted him on Easter. Yeah. I texted him on Easter, and I thought it was like I said, hey, Dad, happy Easter. That's it. And he texts me back. He goes, Ray, may you be blessed all the days of your life. Yeah. To grasp the depth of God's love and resurrection power. Yeah. Today we remember Jesus' sacrifice and give thanks for what he brought to our world. Please continue to open your heart to him because I know, right? This is all one text. Because he lives, we can live also. That's great. And I texted him back, word. It was like word of God. I was like, what? just got back from Bible study after that. It's crazy, man. So, I go back. I drive Uber because that's what I'm about to go. Actually, do I drive Uber full time? Because I'm not getting paid for this, so I gotta. Yeah, they give me a joint. I'm like, all right, give that to my landlord. They can hook up, bro. It's not rent. You're already late. That's what I do. I do it full time. Trust me, when somebody tells you they drive Uber full time, they're letting you know you fucked up somewhere. Yeah, I'm sorry. Nobody who's making over $100,000 is like, you know what? This has been a great fiscal year for me. I would love to start cleaning out vomit out of my back seat at 3 a.m. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got a little real in here. Sorry. It's my life, man. Getting trapped in conversations I can't get out of. That's what it is mostly. I had a dude get my car the other day, and first thing he asked, he goes, "Hey, has anyone ever tried to choke you out from they were in the back seat?" I'm like, the fuck, dude? Did you learn icebreakers in prison? Why is this the scariest ride? Get a 1 star. 1 star, man. Does anyone ask for an aux cord in the car? Good. Don't. Please. When someone asks me, like, hey, can I have an aux cord? What I hear is, hey, do you want to hear my piece of shit music? Because I'm about to fuck your eardrums out. Yeah, I know this is a 3-minute ride, but I have an 8-minute song that I want you to play. I had this woman she asked for an aux cord, and she decided to play the cha-cha slide. That's an outside song. Why is she? I swear to God, if you stomp 2 times in this car, I will fucking push you out. Just like slide to the right. All right. Well, if anyone is taking an Uber to get here, please take a lift back. You guys been great though. Thank you so much.
Guys, keep it going for Ray Easter. Guys, our final performer of the night, you can catch him on Roast Him on Caffeine. He's also been on America's Got Talent. He's super, super funny. We're happy to have him here. Put your hands together for Kenny Marshall!
Good, y'all good? Get this shit out the way real quick, right? Thank y'all for having me in y'all backyard. Appreciate it. Huntington Beach was good. Y'all feeling good? Where's the 4 brothers at? I heard him say 4 brothers. Where they at? Oh, 4 sons? That's what it is? That's 4 sons? Shout out to y'all. I said 4 brothers. Yeah. 4 sons. Man, y'all look like y'all used to whoop a lot of ass in Huntington Beach back in the day. Yeah? That's a fuck you up, huh? Where the parents at? Any parents here? No parents? Oh, okay, I was saying. Parenthood is crazy, right? I didn't realize how soft that shit make you. No, real talk, I got 3 kids, and that shit made me so soft. I was like Billy Badass, you know what I mean? Every time I go to the bar, I was the first one to knock a motherfucker out, you know? Ready to fight all the time. Then I had 3 little badass kids. And I didn't realize I was soft, you know what I'm saying? Last week, bro, got a fist fight with a dude. Mid-fight, I started spanking him. He looking at me like, bro, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, bro, I'm dad. That shit changed, man. Fatherhood changed, man. My dad, we used to be able to talk about sex. Like, my dad would talk to me like, hey, what kind of girls you messing with, man? You had sex yet, you know? But that motherfucker forget, like, my mom is his wife, you know? And I gotta remind him sometimes. No, real talk, because I was on the road and I said, man, Pops, I met this girl, you know, and she told me she was gonna give me the best head I ever had in my life. He said, boy, Now your mama. I said, hey. Time the fuck out. Time out, man. Your mama got some good head. I said, I don't want to hear that shit, man. I hear my mama head. I came from LA too. Huntington Beach is way nicer than LA. I gotta hand it to you. For real. We gotta do something about LA. We run out of shopping carts. These homeless motherfuckers. Seriously, I hope nobody in here ain't homeless. Anybody? No, I'm just saying because I don't want you to just leave here and go tell one of your homies, like, hey man, this motherfucker was talking about you at the show. Talking about the homeless people, man. Let's get his ass. Every time I go turn cans in, motherfuckers mad dog me like, you recycling, motherfucker? I like that shit, man. When I first got back here, I thought it was a Klan meeting. I said, what the fuck did they invite me to? They got Christmas trees and the lights. Y'all got white people making jambalaya? Shout out to who made the jambalaya. Hey. Raise your hand, who made the jambalaya? Come on, y'all got this big ass Costco light on me. I feel like one of the black chicken bakes and just rotate it. Real tough. No, but that jambalaya was fire. I like it. I tried it, and I don't eat a lot of people cooking, you know, but it was pretty good. Real good. It was vegan. You know what else is vegan? What?
I am.
You are? No, pussy is vegan, right? Why y'all look at me like that when I say pussy? Y'all like pussy? Y'all don't like the word pussy? I love the word pussy. On the count of three, I want everybody in here to say pussy, okay? I'm ready. Y'all ready? Everybody from here to here. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Pussy! That shit feel good. No, for real. Like, pussy is magical. You know what I mean? Like, pussy. No, for real. Pussy just sounds like a destination, right? Imagine if you was going on a trip, right, bro? Your wife say, hey, man, let's go on vacation. You know, where you want to go? You was like, you know what? Let's go to pussy. You be ready, right? Who want to go to pussy? I'll be ready. I told my boy, I said, imagine if they sell pussy in a can. Man, Black Friday, I'll fuck somebody up for a can of pussy. You gonna get the last can of pussy? You don't need 3 cans. Come on, dude. Share the pussy. For real. Ladies, if your man is broke, tell him you're gonna give him some pussy if you get a job. Watch how quick he go to work. That motherfucker be at Jack in the Box pouring fries. He don't give a fuck. I'm about to get some pussy when I get off, so. He be yelling at the drive-thru. You want some cheese? Oh, man. Driving back from LA, all the way over here, man, I see a lot of shit on the freeway. Where are my Hispanic people at? Any Hispanic people here? I got a question for y'all. We all want to know. How the fuck do y'all get graffiti on the top of the freeway? Seriously. Who the fuck? Y'all got like a Hispanic Spider-Man? That motherfucker. Senor. West side. What the fuck is going on? No, for real. You drive on the freeway. Who the fuck wouldn't see somebody tagging on the top of the freeway? It's ropes? So how, what, hold on, explain this shit. So y'all put the can on the rope, or you get on the rope and go down that motherfucker? Tell me. I want to figure this shit out. Because I'm like, I was driving, I done camped out on the motherfucking 101 to find this motherfucker. I swear to God, I dozed off 5 seconds, it was West Side. I said, what the fuck did I miss? I knew it was a Mexican because he swung by and I seen the piñata. I said, what the fuck? I'm sorry, I wasn't gonna go race, man. But no, for real, we all got a lot in common, seriously. Like, we all got stuff in common. We all like pets, right? Any pet lovers? Yeah. We all like pets, right? You know, we just name our pets different stuff. White people, you name your pets. Scruffy. Beethoven. You know, shit like that. Black people, we name our dog shit we drink. My dog name is Hennessy. No, seriously, like, you don't even know black people got pets because we hide them in the garage when they come over. I didn't know you had a fucking dog. Oh, yeah, in the garage chilling. Don't you hate when you eat something hot and come out hot? Oh, that's the worst, right? And you always know you eat something hot because you don't want to sit down. I ate something hot at a Super Bowl party, man. I was on the edge of the couch watching the rest of the game like this. They was like, man, have a seat. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm stretching the motherfucking leg out. If I keep going to sleep, man. It was like, nah, your ass is hot. You ate the wings? I was like, yeah. Felt like my asshole got tongue kissed by the devil. I was like, what the fuck is going on? For real. And I heard on the news they banned midgets from wearing tampons. Now you hear that? No, they said something about they keep stepping on the stream. Imagine walking in the grocery store, you're like, what the fuck is that? Hey, ma'am, drop your tampon. Oh, man. How many people text the wrong person? You ever text the wrong person? Man, I texted my aunt on accident one time. And I was texting a nasty ass text message. It got real awkward. No, for real, I'm texting her and I didn't realize I was drunk as fuck. I'm texting her like, man, I can't wait to see you so I can tear that pussy up, right? I'm going in, right? Emoji, all kind of shit, right? Motherfucking happy face drooling, all kind of shit, right? Whoever made that shit knew, right? That's when the motherfucker's horny. A happy face drooling? If that don't speak, I want to eat some pussy. I don't know what it's saying. But anyways, I text her, right? So I get a text message back like, excuse me? I'll sober up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Looking for? I'm like, oh shit. Text the wrong motherfucker, right? So I didn't text nothing back. Week later, I forgot my uncle's having a barbecue. I'm like, oh shit, maybe they forgot. You know, maybe she knew I messed her. I get to the barbecue, bro. My uncle said, hey man, I need to talk to you. I said, oh shit, here we go. So the motherfucker read me in the room and say, hey man, the fuck is wrong with you? I act like Scooby-Doo. What do you mean? He said, how the fuck would you text your auntie all that shit? You want to fuck her and all this stuff? I said, bro. I said, man, it was a mistake. I said, and I'm trying to explain to him, like, hey, this is my auntie. I wouldn't fuck her. Look at her. I wouldn't fuck her. Then he got offended. I'm like, what the fuck you mean you wouldn't fuck your auntie? I'm like, yeah, that's some good pussy, man. You want, I said, brother, you getting all backwards, man. I don't want to fuck her. I want to fuck your auntie, yeah. Y'all having a good night? Any weed smokers in here? No. I'm about to say, I know I ain't the only one. I don't know what you put in that joint you gave me, shit. I fell asleep, had a dream I was a cigarette. Hot as a motherfucker, man. I'm like, god damn. Where's the last black guy that was up here? I guess it's affirmative action since we got to go last, right? And let the black guys go last. I'm like, finally! We win, thank you. One of the 40 acres of the mule, but fuck it. Oh my goodness. I love my homeless people in LA though. No, for real, I love it. I love it. I love being in LA. A lot of crazy shit in LA. Under the beaches. Some of the down to earth people here. Y'all some good people. Give yourself a round of applause because y'all having good. Yeah. Y'all hearing like 10 different pieces of furniture. I see lawn chairs, birthday chairs. Hell, they on a futon. Hey, do you plan on getting some pussy tonight? Okay. You married? Anybody married here? He said he planned on getting some pussy tonight, and he's not married. Well, you let him know once you get married, how the pussy schedule will change. Doesn't it change? No, you got to start doing shit for pussy. No, seriously. No, you got to do it.
It starts now.
It starts now?
Yeah.
No, like, for my wife made me take the trash out with pussy.
No, but you start doing it right now. Like, you start trying for that right now.
No, I thought I was the only person that got to do truer to get pussy. Then I seen everybody in the neighborhood taking out the trash. I was like, what the fuck? I said, hey, John. You get some pussy can? I said, yeah. I seen one motherfucker putting this trash in my can. I said, hey, man, you better get the fuck up out of here. Put no trash in my can, man. Oh, man. Y'all like race jokes? You want an old school one? All right, check this out, man. Black dude, white dude, Mexican dude, right? They're construction workers. Every day they would eat lunch at the top of this building, right? Mexican dude over this lunch, he said, oh, man, Poppy, I got a burrito. He's like, fuck, I'm tired of eating the same shit. The white dude opens his lunch. Trail mix. He said, I'm tired of eating the same shit. The black dude opens his lunch. Barbecue chicken. He said, fuck. So they say, hey, you know what, bro? I'm tired of eating the same shit. Tomorrow when we eat lunch, if I have the same shit, I'm jumping off top of this fucking building. The Mexican dude said, all right, Poppy, I'm with you. The white dude said, fuck it, bro, I'm in. Next day comes, they open their lunch, right? So the white dude's like, fuck it, I'm gonna open mine first. Motherfucker had trail mix. He jumps. All right, guys, good knowing you. Mexican dude opens his lunch. He's like, oh, shit, a quesadilla. He jumps. The black dude's shaking like, fuck, man. He opens his lunch. Leftover barbecue chicken. He jumps, right? So a week goes by. They have a joint funeral. 3 caskets lined up. All the wives are there. The white dude wife walks up first. Oh my God, Jason, if I'd have made you something different, you would have never killed yourself, right? The Mexican dude wife walks all the way up to the casket. Oh my God, Poppy, if I'd have made you something different, you would have killed yourself, right? So the black dude wife walking up to the casket, but she's dying laughing all the way there. So everybody in church like, what the fuck is going on? So the pastor's like, what the fuck? Well, he didn't say what the fuck, but what the fuck is going on? Why you laughing? Your husband is here is dead. She said, I don't know why that nigga jumped. He make his own lunch. My name Ken Marshall, man. Y'all been great. Thank you.
Guys, keep it going for Kenny Marshall. And all the comedians you saw here tonight. Travel from near and far. Orlando, LA, San Diego. Guys, here's the deal. We're on a hard time out of here. We got like a minute left. I got one more bag. It's the best bag of the night. I'd like to give it to the third party in the back. First timers. This young lady, Melissa's got your bag. She's bringing it back to you. Thank you to all of our sponsors, Foursons, Wanger Charters, Elixicure. And now, before you guys go out into the world, I just have a quick challenge for you. I do this after every show because we are in a weird place as a species, as Americans. It's just rough for us right now. And it's because we've decided we don't want to know each other. We've had it with one another, and that has to stop. Guys, the only way we get to the next level of humanity is with each other. And that means empathy, compassion, love, patience, ask for forgiveness, and be forgiving to your fellow man. That's the only way we do this. You guys have been a great crowd. Thanks for coming out and supporting local comedy. Love you. Peace.
strip, I'm going down. You see, I risk it all. With every step I take,